Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru.
It's not
You
that
can't make
funny.
me laugh. I
It's
don't know.
not
You're
that
just
funny.
being weird. It's silly. You're like a clown man.
Oh my god, the world's only comedian is a clown
He's
man.
anyway. With me is the world's only comedian, the Kanye of comedy,
There you go.
DJ Beerbelly, Bryden Proctor.
Hey, hello.
It was just, I don't think he had it in the recording, but he was being a goober. It just took me by surprise. I'm sorry that I ruined the intro,
You
okay?
ruin every intro.
I do. I ruin everything all the time, is what my understanding is.
Did you listen to the fucking bonus episode last
I
week?
did. I'm scared to. I did not. Was it just you alone? Did you
No.
have someone with you?
Yeah, I had Roscoe, but he was driving and on his Bluetooth headset. It
That's the
was
worst.
it was bad, man. It was bad. It was he cut out multiple times.
The show needs me. That's what it is. Every time I'm not here, except for when John was here, because John did a good job.
Yeah.
That time was fine, but otherwise, you need me. The show needs me.
Or it could just be a different show. I would just turn that Patreon into the Bryden Proctor presents I Love You Beer by Bryden Proctor. I'll bring that show back. That was 6 episodes on YouTube. That was fun.
Real successful.
Well, no, the thing was the whole fucking idea of that show was flawed from the beginning. Was I needed to drink 6 beers before I recorded, and trying to do that every week.
Not. You should do it on the show. Like you have to finish it by the time the show is over. Why would you do it before you started?
Dude, listen, it was
That's
like
insane.
2019. It was a different time. We didn't know what was happening. We didn't know what was about to happen, but I thought that would be a fun show. And I mean, after a while, after 6 weeks, actually, I was like, I can't fucking do this.
It's too much. You could have just knocked down the number of beers or something.
I mean, I guess, but it was fun.
That's admitting failure, I guess.
Yeah, it just, it was fun. I don't even know if those are up on YouTube anymore. They might be.
Well, I hope not.
Well, what do you mean? I hope not. It was fucking hilarious.
Look, I'm sure it was very funny, but I have spoken to you when you're like slurring drunk, and you make no sense. It's not a show.
No. I wasn't slurring drunk. It was only 6 beers. It was like, this was before Bud Light was gay or whatever.
Oh, okay. It's
But-
only 6 beers.
Yeah, it's only 6 beers.
Okay, whatever.
But
That's
still,
a lot.
no.
Okay, I'm hungover right now from having 4 drinks last night. Okay.
Yeah. So that explains the text earlier.
No.
Yeah.
No,
does.
that's not what.
It does.
That's true.
It does. It does. And that's why I didn't respond to the text. Because I was like,
'Cause
maybe
you
she'll
just
get
knew.
the fuck over it. And we could actually do
I also have-
the
I have a
Patreon.
cold.
No, you always have a cold. You're a woman. So Abby texted
Look,
me
it's
earlier.
fine.
She
Okay,
was
none of
like,
this is the
no,
show.
no,
Okay.
no. Abby texted me earlier, and I ignored it because she was like, I think I may only do 1 episode this week. I'm just so exhausted. It was like,
I'm exhausted.
you're hungover!
I'm exhausted. Yeah.
Get a beer, and we'll be fine.
I have a mimosa right here in this.
There you go. Mimosas are good. I drank a whole bottle of mimosas. You drink the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
You
But
getting
yeah.
like pre-made mimosas or something?
No, I just make them and do the,
Oh, okay. I see.
play my video game and play Far Cry 6. That's fun.
Just drink mimosas.
But no,
Mimosas
I
are
hope
a great video game drink.
Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're a good DJ drink. They're good. They're good all around. People say you only have to have them in the morning. I don't know who really says that, but people insinuate that you can only have them in the morning. That's not true. It could be midnight.
It's ridiculous. It could be 3 a.m. That's the morning.
I used to have a bit. It wasn't very good. I can't remember the details of it, but the idea was brunch is kind of bullshit because that's the only time like you could. It's 9:30 in the morning. And you can have a mimosa, that's alcohol. You can have a Bloody Mary, that's alcohol. I order a fucking scotch, and everyone looks at me like I'm a dickhead or doing something different.
Yeah.
Because I'm not. There's vodka in that Bloody Mary, motherfucker.
I feel like you could even get away with like a mojito, but just scotch
Yeah.
overboard.
Yeah, or like a bourbon, that's when they know you got a problem. But it's not like I'm ordering fucking, tequila at 9:30 in the morning. Mojitos, I'm a rum guy with my mojitos. I don't do the tequila ever.
I think I've only had them with rum.
I'm pretty sure that's the only way you're supposed to do it. And then you go to a stray Mexican restaurant, and all of a sudden they're fucking
Oh,
livening it
they're
up.
freaking weirdos.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Mexican restaurants, real hit or miss. We went to a really crummy one here the other day, uh, and all I could think the whole time, because it wasn't bad, but all of the food was like it was bland.
It's the same crap. That I swear they make the exact same, like the canned whatever for the rice and the beans and stuff at every single one of them. And the enchiladas taste the same everywhere. And it's like there's nothing else good except enchiladas at a Mexican place. Okay,
Mm.
so it's like, okay, I guess I'm having enchiladas because we're going to a Mexican place. The only good one I've ever been to was like a fancy one in California. It was
No,
like a big, expensive place and it was really good. But they had like steak and peppers and stuff. It wasn't just freaking tacos.
no. See, there are good hole in the wall. I wouldn't even say hole in the wall, but like there's good Mexican restaurants. There are good ones, but there's a lot of mediocre and a lot of bad ones. But they do exist. But the whole point is, the whole time I was there, I was like, "Fuck, man, we should have gone to fucking Chili's."
Should have gone to Chili's.
It's never a bad idea to go to Chili's, dude. They got
Get those egg rolls.
I haven't had those, but I've seen them. The
They're
Southwest egg
good.
rolls.
Yeah, they're good.
I like the brisket quesadilla. That's my go-to. The brisket
That sounds
quesadilla.
great.
Oh, it's the best.
Every time I go to Chili's, I morph into a child again, and I order the crispy chicken tenders.
I didn't like those. The chicken crispers, I didn't like them. At least
I
mine
like
was
them.
bad. That was
I
it
like
was
their barbecue sauce there. That's usually why I will order something like that at a place is if I like the barbecue sauce.
That's yeah. I don't know. I'm telling you, next time you go to a Chili's, brisket quesadilla. Also, be
I'll try it.
careful because at the bar you've got like you can play the trivia on the little tablet. I,
Mm-hmm.
I just found out that costs $3
Oh no, just to play the thing.
just to play
Oh
the
no.
fucking thing every fucking time. And another good thing about Chili's that you tip on that same tablet that you just got charged $3 to play trivia on.
Of course, yeah.
That rules. You don't have to look them in the eye at all. I mean, I still tip well because I like them, but like, let's say you did have bad service, you don't have to look them in the eye and go, "It's a big fat goose egg, dickhead. Have fun working at Chili's."
I don't know though, because the one time I ever had to do that, I think I've told the story on the podcast, so I won't get too far into it. But the dude told me that I messed up my order when he did, and I felt like
Oh
that
yeah.
was very rude. But I derived quite a bit of satisfaction from handing the receipt to him personally that had the gigantic zero on it.
I don't think I could, even if they told me that they were going to take me into the freezer and fuck my ass, that
He
I
was
could
so
give a zero.
rude.
It
He
doesn't.
was so
There's
he was so irritated with me because I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't order this. I ordered this other thing," and he just got like mad. Like he was just angry that
their
he had
lives
to
are
go switch
bad.
it out.
Their
I don't
lives are
care.
bad.
Okay, my life is bad too. You can at
Your
least
life's not
be
that
a
bad.
good servant. You're a freaking servant right now. That's
They're
your
called
job.
servers.
Do
They're
the
called
serving.
they're called servers, not servants.
Whatever, okay? Like, this PC bullshit we have these
I
days
don't
has
think
gotten out of hand. I can call them
don't
whatever I want.
I don't think that they've ever been called servants at restaurants. I think they're called servers, and they used to be
Maybe
called
that's why he
waiters.
didn't. Maybe that's why he was rude to me.
Is because you kept referring to him as a servant.
It's possible.
How do you do on airplanes? Do you snap your fingers and say, "Come here, sky slave.
I mean, Sky Slave is much better than what I was saying.
I will have my 6-ounce Coca-Cola now."
Is this water? I asked for sparkling water. None of your Perrier bullshit either.
Perrier's the best sparkling water. Ridiculous. No, I think that we found the problem, and it's you.
That's what people keep telling me, but I really just don't believe them. It's how is it possible that the problem is always me statistically?
I
I
want to
just
know
don't think it is.
because I think that you're probably every fucking Taylor Swift song. That's why. That's just
I
rude.
don't I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Well, there's another one. I'm DJ Khaled now. Another one. Another one. You don't know what modern music is because you just still
No, I
listen to the
don't.
Misfits like a jackass.
What? No, look, somebody's got to support them.
I got something to say. I sucked a penis today. I'm Glenn Danzig. Here's my book about werewolves. I'm secretly homosexual, but don't tell anybody. Yeah, cool. Glenn Danzig getting beat up. That video of him getting beat up is hilarious.
Well, he's got a good voice, okay?
He does it though.
He does.
I got something to say. I fucked your penis today.
It's good.
The
It's a
Misfits
great.
stink.
That's I mean, that song I didn't like as much. I feel like it was a little vulgar, but I like his voice. I'll listen to it. Listen to him sing whatever.
No,
With that voice.
the Misfits suck. They had a good logo. It's like people saying like they like Black Flag. You don't like Black Flag. Henry Rollins is a
really
faggot.
Black Flag.
Henry Rollins is a faggot. And you know how I know Henry Rollins is a fucking faggot? Is that he tried to do, he is gay, and he tried to do a stand-up special one time, and it sucks ass. And he talks shit about DJs because he sucks ass. I saw that when I was a kid, and I was like, what a fag.
It's just all about you. He hurt your feelings, your poor little fifis.
No, I just know that his music sucks. He stinks as a person. Like, are you serious? Listen to him talk about the fucking ACLU and shit. And he's like, yeah, I'm really hardcore and badass. I lift all these weights and I love DIE at universities. And DJs are bad, even though I can't play a fucking instrument. And I always went up there and just punched people. He's a dork. He's a shithead.
How you do that kind of music. You're not supposed to actually know what you're doing.
That's not true.
You're just loud.
No, what about like Lagwagon? What a great pop punk band they are.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, because you've never heard good music before.
Okay, yeah. Mr. I hate Glenn Danzig.
Yeah, Danzig sucks.
What do you think about the Ramones?
They're bad too. Except for Joey Ramone's rap album, which was hilarious. I put that up there with Robert De Niro. No, it was Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci's rap song as well.
What is the song? His like Little Drummer Boy or whatever. About the little Nazi boy.
I don't know about that.
Little German boy, something like that.
Anyway, we were going to talk about Christmas.
Okay, we're not going to talk about Christmas. What? Okay.
Christmas in July! That's a thing.
You're so satisfied.
Christmas in July, that's a thing.
So happy.
I am happy.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing. Christmas in July. Google it. Dummy.
Okay, I'm scared to Google it. I don't Google things you
What do you think that it is? What do you think it is?
I don't know. More gay black man born. I don't know.
It would be funny if it was two gay men named Christmas and July.
I'm scared. Okay, I'll look.
Christmas in July.
It's literally just.
No, it's just
Christmas.
It's just Christmas in July. It's just like I forget where it comes from. It's the thing. It's like breakfast for dinner. You know, it's just kind of a thing.
Oh, it's like I see like sandmen.
Yeah,
instead of snowmen.
It's like a whole thing. People do it. I mean, I don't think anymore, but they did in like the 1980s or something.
This is nonsense. I've never heard of this.
Oh, well, you should. I'm a Christmas advocate, so. But you know, you would think that somebody so Christ-like, like yourself, may be a Christmas advocate, but you're not.
I'm not very Christ-like, to be perfectly honest with you.
Don't tell me I ain't Christ-like. Arguing with that dad, and he told me you ain't Christ-like.
First among sinners, that's me.
I
think I'm like bound to say that, or like an Orthodox monk will come and like whip me or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what I was supposed to say, though.
I don't understand how that works.
I mean, they just come and they just beat you with batons.
That sounds right. I think Orthodox is awesome if they come and beat the shit out of you. That'd be sweet. It's like swatting, but
advice you have to yell, "Ask your spiritual father!" And if you don't say it fast enough, they'll just dunk you in the river like they used to do witches. Okay.
Damn, Orthodoxy is awesome. How do I become a monk? I'll get the haircut and everything. I'm cool.
You can't. I don't think you can become a monk.
Oh. Well, it's back to
I
being
don't think.
gay.
I mean, you would have. You could be gay.
It
Then
sucks
you could
again.
become a Catholic priest.
There you go. There you go. Got their asses. Brr, 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 brr. Suck it,
Yeah.
Catholicism. Papist. Papist. Shame, 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 shame.
Okay, we should probably do the
Let's
show.
do
I
the
did not
show.
get any Dear Abbeys. I begged and pleaded with our dear
You
listeners, and
sent one
none
tweet.
of them helped me. No, I sent like 3 tweets. Okay,
I check
it's
your Twitter
like,
all the time to tell you about my diarrhea.
yeah, I know you do, and you can't. I'm glad you're locked now, so that not as many people could see it. But when you were not locked, that was a problem. That
But
was a problem
I got
for
to
people.
unlog. I
You
might have
gotta
to lose
unlock
this
so you can
account.
terrorize us more. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're moving on to our
I
Reddit
mean, it
advice
was like
segment then.
yellow. I might be sick.
Okay, that's disgusting. And the problem is that you're drinking too many mimosas. You said you drank a bunch of
Yeah,
mimosa.
but like
That's
that was
orange
days ago.
juice and
That was
alcohol.
days ago. I'm telling you,
Oh,
this was like if you cut an alien, it was just like that would be what their blood is.
okay. That's disturbing.
Yeah, I think it might be bile. I don't really. Maybe
Do
that
you think that maybe you're dying?
I
You
might.
could
I've
be
thought that.
dying.
I've thought about that a lot. Yeah,
You
come to terms
probably
with it.
just are eating horrific things.
No, that's not true. Like yesterday, I
So
had
defensive.
no, like
No.
yesterday I had a bunch of little smokies and a
Well,
lot
that's
of
what
gin.
happened.
Well, I had a
Okay,
lot of
yeah,
gin.
alcohol and little smokies. That's what happened to you.
Yeah, but I
That's
I hadn't had little smokies since I was like a child at church, and they're
yeah, your tummy is not accustomed to these weird like processed meats you're putting in it.
also a lot of fried bologna sandwiches recently.
Okay, so yeah, there you go. Like you just start eating meat again all of a sudden and you're eating freaking sausages and things and little
Uh,
like hot doggy things. It's like who knows what's in that? Your body cannot
well,
handle
it's
this.
it's
It's
pork
trying to tell
buttholes.
you something.
No, but you would think that like pork buttholes and human buttholes should be able to meet in the middle and like that not be a problem. I think they do. That's called clogged arteries and clogged colon. Yeah, it's definitely clogged colon.
So you okay, but you're putting it in your mouth.
Yeah, but it's you know how the human body works, right? I mean, it's like a big old series of tubes.
It's a big series of tubes and there's little men in there.
There might be,
And
and they're
they
breaking it down with their pickaxes.
they are. And there's the white blood cells. It's like little ships going everywhere,
Yeah.
and they like blast the viruses with
Hmm.
lasers.
I mean, literally, yes.
I like Osmosis Jones quite a bit. I
That
think
was
everyone should watch Osmosis Jones.
what, before we. Okay, we gotta do the show. But the last thing I want to
We're not
say,
doing a good job.
no. But the last thing I want to say about Osmosis Jones, which is a great movie, I agree. One of the songs by Kid Rock on the soundtrack has a really questionable line. Uh, you call it statutory. I say it's mandatory. Yeah. So he's like, I'm only gonna fuck kids. That's what he says.
This is a children's movie.
Yep.
That's horrifying.
Yep.
Arrest that man immediately.
I mean, well, no, now he's on our side shooting Bud Light and
Oh.
whatever.
So we'll
I,
just excuse it when it's on our side then.
that's the whole friend enemy distinction.
I guess it is. I guess Kid Rock can just do that.
Well, why do you think he call it kid? He originally wanted to be called Kids Rock, and they were like, no,
That's too obvious,
that's
sir.
no.
It's a little obvious. Can you at least pretend you're not doing this? Okay.
Oh fuck. Well, that's 19 minutes in, Leslie. We're doing it.
Do. From r/aliens, you're alone in your room at night. Analysis required is the tag. A flash of light happens outside your window. You look out, but see nothing. Turn around and you see two grays staring at you. They rush you. One puts you in a headlock and gives you a noogie on the top of your head, and the other gives you an Indian burn on your arm. You yell, and one of them imitates you in a mocking way. The light flashes outside again, and they're gone. What do you do, Bryden?
Well, I mean, there's not really anything you can do. They kind of got your ass. I'd be
They
on the
got you.
lookout. I'd put cameras outside.
What if they just come back once a week from now on? They're like, this guy's easy. We just get him
What?
over and over. They just like bring different friends.
Well, I mean, within like I'd put the cameras outside. I'd get in contact with like some, people with got because the Greys are kind of like I don't want to say servants. They are sort of controlled by the higher races of
Slaves.
aliens. I wouldn't say slaves
Even
either.
better.
They're sort of
I
puppets.
mean, worse.
So but no, listen. God damn it. The Greys are a puppet of either the lizard people or like Valiant Gray. They what are they called?
Hyperborean looking ones.
Hyperborean, yeah, like the Nordic, the tall whites.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I think that they're more of a puppet of the lizards, the
I could believe
reptilians.
that. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't think they do that. Plus, you like seriously, if one of those little guys, you seen their arms that tried to put me in a headlock? They're so soft
What
and squishy.
what
I'm
if he
gonna
was
fucking take him out. Those eyes
I
are
don't
too big. I'm gonna get one with me.
look, your arms are just as noodly.
No, no, I got. Listen,
That
human
they
beings
are
have
very noodly arms.
more meat on their muscles just naturally than Greys do.
Yeah, but what if he's got like superpowers?
Well, they do have telekinetic powers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he doesn't need to be strong. That's why he's all spindly because he just can beat you up with his telekinesis.
yeah, but that's not what was said.
Okay, that's fair.
I've
But
never heard
like
about Greys headlocking people. I've never heard about it. They used to probe. They don't probe anymore. I've heard about it. They used to tear up cattle all the time. They
they
don't do that
still
anymore.
probe.
They don't probe anymore. They've done all the listen. All the anal exploration that the Greys can do, they've done.
That's fair. They have done a lot of it.
There hasn't been cattle mutilation since the fucking 80s. You
Did it
know,
really stop?
I think so. Yeah. You haven't really heard about much of that, where just like cows are exploded in the pasture. You don't really hear about that anymore. So they've moved on with their experiments to
Yeah.
different shit. God knows what they're fucking doing now, but
Well, they're doing something weird right now. I show you the thing on my phone? I was playing Spider Solitaire, and it said, you know how like for Christmas there's like a Christmas event, and for the next 6 days you can play these challenge ones, and you can get a new like background, like a wallpaper for the game, right? For Spider Solitaire.
Spider
Okay,
Solitaire.
and so it's supposed to be holidays. Okay, it should have been the 4th of July, but you know what it was? Arrival event 2023, and there's like a countdown timer for how long you have to get the challenges done. And I was telling my husband, I was like, I don't know if beating the challenges like rescues us from them or if it brings them here, but I like the cute little background, so I'm gonna do the challenges.
Okay. Listen, being the skeptic that I am, okay, I'm gonna say that whoever made that Chinese fucking spyware that you have on your phone, uh, either didn't know or didn't want to upset people with Fourth of July. Because you're like they don't celebrate Fourth of July at like
Yeah, but that's not a
colleges.
holiday.
Yeah, but I mean they're gonna skip it
Okay, but why is the alien arrival event what they're doing?
because
Is
aliens
at
are
the
in the.
same time as there's whistleblowers coming out that work for these programs that are looking at the UFOs coming out of the ocean, okay? And at the same time as all that's coming out and people it's in the news, everyone is thinking about it. And you're over there ranting about Project Bluebeam,
Mm-hmm.
okay? At that same time, I'm doing challenges to bring about the alien arrival event 2023.
No, no, I think it's a Chinese company that doesn't want to touch Fourth of July because people hate America and
I think it's
America,
a
and they.
warning.
It's not a warning. It's not a warning. Aliens will come with no warning.
I don't think that's really their style. They're giving people noogies. They like to play pranks.
I don't think they've ever done that. I don't think they've ever played a prank. Not a chance. Aliens they can't
What are the
listen.
crop circles? If
What
that's
those
not a
are?
prank, what is it?
Those are ships pushing down the wheat and taking off through a propulsion thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Do you think they're just coming over here with boards and laying down the fucking?
I thought they were just goofing off.
No, no. That's
I thought
like
they were just like they had a laser or something.
no, because all of it's left unscathed. No, that's the propulsion of their like space time little devices.
Certain little devices. Okay. I don't think we've actually answered this. Okay, what do? I don't do anything. They're gone. I cry. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cry because I got so bad.
You're not even gonna put cameras out for the next time?
What is that gonna do?
Well, you get them. You'd be
You
the
think they
first
can't
person.
in they Oh, yeah, I would. You think that there's not a reason why no one's caught them on camera before? They will just interfere with the cameras.
No, I don't think it's that. Although it's a good theory, I think that what they do is like if you get them on camera, like it's sent to Ring HQ, and then the CIA comes by, confiscates the camera and you, replaces you with a clone.
What if I am a clone?
You might be. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
like if you're a clone, you wouldn't know, right? Because if they're replicating the memories,
I think you probably know.
how?
Because you grew up in a tank like the boys of Brazil. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
but you can't remember it.
I think you probably just don't tell people because you don't want to go back there.
Okay.
Look at Kanye West. Tell me that man's not a clone now. He started talking all this ish, and then all of a sudden he shuts up and he looks weird as fuck. He doesn't even have eyebrows anymore, dude.
He's got a wife and all kinds of weird stuff.
It's, yeah, I mean, kind of always had a wife, but a new wife, yeah, who also looks
Yes.
like an alien.
I just met this woman, came out of nowhere. I didn't know he was
Well,
dating.
no, she's a big time designer. He's known her for a while. They worked together, but
Oh, that's
not that
they're just like,
Kanye.
let's get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody knows each other for years, works hand in hand, has a divorce in their 40s, and then gets married. No, let's conspiracy theory that one.
Okay, look, I'm just trying to be open-minded.
The key is that he doesn't have eyebrows.
Okay, he doesn't have eyebrows, and that's a problem.
Hmm.
Because people without eyebrows look really weird.
I barely have eyebrows.
You really do have like half of your eyebrows.
I know,
'Cause
it's
the outer
crazy.
edges. I don't know if it's
They're
just so
just too
blonde
blonde.
or what.
It's
Yeah,
they're there.
you need to get an eyebrow pencil, just slightly darker, so it doesn't look weird, and just
I don't think I'm
fix
gonna
it.
do that. No, one thing I
And
am
just
gonna
do
do.
your
I,
eyebrows.
I'm not gonna do that. But one thing I am gonna do. I've been wanting to do this for years, and I think I'm finally gonna pull the trigger on it. When I was like 20, I had platinum blonde hair, and I think I'm gonna go back to that. I think I'm gonna
I'm trying to
bleach
think.
my fucking. No, it looked good at the
Are
time.
you gonna
Probably
do the
won't now.
beard too?
Nah, you
Or are you
can't.
gonna shave?
Nah, I'm just gonna leave it. It's gonna look weird.
Okay, it's gonna look weird, but I think you could do it.
Yeah,
I think you could
memorable.
pull it off.
I'll be spiking it up like the
You
dude who
should. I
runs
don't see why not.
Act Blue. You know, have you ever seen that guy? And his fucking
No.
holy shit, can't remember his name. Brock something. Uh, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm just do spiked up Billy fucking Joel.
You
Uh,
should. You
not
should
Billy
start wearing
Joel.
a bunch of leather
Billy Idol.
jackets and stuff.
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. You got to
Yeah.
wear the leather jackets and the leather pants and the weird chains and stuff.
Well, I wanted to do that, but the jacket I want's $5,000 fucking.
Okay, well, you're just gonna have to make some more money. So everyone, you can go to patreon.com/care to help podcast
Yeah, you sure could. A few weeks ago.
a few weeks ago, and you will find a bonus episodes
Once
there.
every 7 months.
Okay, that's not true. Okay, look, everyone understands. Look, everyone knows that okay, look.
Okay, I'm just
Can't
gonna
say
say.
that it's
Listen,
just because the hangover. Because why? Why do I have a hangover? It's because I'm depressed and
'Cause
I'm
you're
drinking
not-
myself
oh,
to death.
oh
Okay.
no! Who does that sound like? And still does the show every week.
That's fair.
Erica could. I told Erica this. Erica could die, and I'd take one episode off
Why did you tell her that?
because I was complaining about you.
You see, you don't. No, you cannot say that to her.
Why?
No wonder she always looks pissy when she looks at you. You're just being mean to her.
No. Look. I'm just saying.
Like she's a wonderful girl.
Two
and you
things.
should treat her
One, the
better.
part in your head looks like a butt. And then two,
This.
yeah, it looks terrible.
My hair is messy today because I'm in a sorry state.
I'm saying you are always in a sorry state, ain't that
I
the
am
truth?
always look. This is. I don't even get victim status right now.
No. No.
That's fine. No one's ever cared before. Why should they care now?
You're ruining the show with your nonsense.
My nonsense.
Yep.
You're the one talking about freaking chilies all day. Whatever the hell else you're talking about.
Chili's
your freaking
is
hair. You're gonna
great.
bleach your hair.
Yep. Chili's is awesome. I'm gonna bleach my hair, go to Chili's. You know how sweet my life is sometimes? I get to bleach my hair, go to Chili's, pay $3 for trivia that I miss all the questions on. One time, I think we came in like third. It was nice. That's nationwide, bitch. That's nationwide. Nationwide is on your fucking side, bitch. You know how smart I was that day?
I don't even understand what's happening. Okay, we're gonna move on to our next advice question. All right, everyone. From r/cryptids, what was this? I was driving in the woods in Wisconsin during quarantine on my ATV, and I was driving down this one path when I saw something white and pale in the corner of my eye.
It was
An
Abby.
unnatural. Just like hunched in the bushes. Like, I'm gonna get you. It's just me. All cryptids are me. I'm everywhere. Okay, anyway. Something white and pale is an unnatural color in this area.
Bigfoot, your big nose. Go ahead.
And I immediately hit the brakes.
You're just hunting in the woods. Do, 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 do. It's like, is that Nardwar? No, it's fucking Abby. Run. She's terrible at podcasting. She's going to make terrible jokes at you. Just leave. Let's go. Do you die? No, only internally. Every week.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
Ooh, just, yeah. It's
Yeah,
be
brutal. You'd be the worst ghost, bro. You would suck as a
great
ghost.
Okay?
I'd be so much better.
Keep you company, and I would talk to you about just nonsense all day long, and I would be very supportive of hopes and dreams, I feel like.
Nobody wants a ghost to hang out with them all the time.
Oh. Well,
Ghosts are supposed to be... No, ghosts are supposed to be scary. I'd be good at it. You'd be scary looking. I'd be good at being scary. I'd show up. I'd like throw a book across the room or something. I'd change the channel to me crawling out of the TV. I would do awesome ghost shit. You'd be terrible at ghosts. They would send you back to ghost boot camp. You'd be so bad at it.
Because I would just be like, hey, we're going to be friends now, right? I'm a little lonely.
The only ghost
here in a while.
The only ghost that is a friendly ghost is Casper, and the reason that he was a friendly ghost is because he was 3 years old and he got hit by a car. You didn't know it better.
That's horrific.
You don't remember that from the Casper movie?
I don't remember how he died. No, I don't remember it being addressed. That was a long time ago when I saw that, though.
Yeah, he was a kid. I think he got hit by a car.
I mean, it makes sense that he was a kid because he's a childlike ghost.
That and wasn't Christina Ricci was in that movie, right? With the big forehead. She was she was also Wednesday Addams.
Was she? Yeah, she probably was in it. It sounds like something she would be in.
I remember as a kid. I'm sure I brought it up on the show. She was my kid crush for sure.
She's so cute. Oh my goodness.
She's weird looking now, but when I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I had like fantasies. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna meet and we'll be friends, and then she'll be my girlfriend.
You're gonna hold hands.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know what's crazy though is that could have ultimately worked out because didn't Owen Benjamin marry her?
Did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that.
I think he was for a while married to her.
We need to get, dude,
We got to get Christina Ricci on the fucking podcast.
Oh, I was going to say Owen Benjamin, but that works too.
Probably easier. Yeah, we'll get Owen Benjamin on the show and ask him questions about Christina Ricci. Be like, hey, when you were young, did you get horny over Casper the Friendly Ghost, or was that just me being a kid? And then he will leave immediately.
Being a kid?
Well, I was a kid.
It's you being a weirdo.
No, I was a kid at the time.
I know you were a kid, but it wasn't you being a kid. Like, it's not like a normal kid thing to be. Okay, never mind.
No, it is a normal fucking little boy thing to get horny over actresses in movies.
You said over Casper.
No, over the movie Casper.
Okay, look, we have to get back to this story. It's a suspenseful tale.
Okay. Somebody should spin you from a fucking bridge.
You look like you belong under a bridge. You look like
takes one to know one, ugly. Woo!
Oh. Real real great playground retorts here today because you're a child and the height of one.
Ah, well, you're the height of most playground equipment.
It's terrible. Can you imagine trying to slide down the fireman pole and you're already like 5'8" and you're like 11 years old? And you just step down. You just step down.
That does sound bad. In gym class, they're like, climb the rope, and you're like,
Like I
one,
just
two, okay.
yeah. It was just a problem. And of course in dodgeball you're always the one hit because you're just like above, like just an easier target.
You're too much. You're like face from Nick Jr. Your only hope is to get out after the fat girl. Because there's no help for her. But why did they let us climb ropes in gym? They probably don't let you do that anymore. We wouldn't climb like a 25-foot rope. I mean, I didn't get more than a little bit, but like I
I
remember,
don't think
you didn't do
we
that?
didn't have the rope, but we did have a lot of questionable safety type things, like those like skateboard little things that you could sit on and roll across. Dude, we
Yeah,
hurt our fingers on those so much. Just
everybody did.
broken fingers.
Everybody did. At least jam thumbs. Oh, everybody's all bruised
Yeah.
up. I mean, they were fun as fuck
They
though.
went fast though. It was fun. On
Well,
those gym floors, they're all sleek.
yeah, because it's the basketball court.
Zoom. Yes. Oh my goodness. It was so fun. Those things were great.
The problem is, it's like, how are you going to hand those to children knowing full well that the boys are just going to try to hurt each other?
Yeah.
That's what little boys do, is they're like, this is going to be pretty funny. Head injuries, like, it
Yeah.
can, you know,
Yeah, they should at least have given us helmets for those things.
you would think, you know, but
And we
it's,
would like, yeah.
or your finger gets under the wheel somehow. I don't know how that worked.
Mhm.
How the fuck did that happen? There's
Did
handles
you
on it.
did you ever sit on the bottom of a grocery cart at like Walmart or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
like where you
Oh,
put the water down there, like the very bottom?
yep.
Why were we allowed to do that?
I
Why did my
don't,
mom let me do that?
I don't
Why
see,
did I want to do that?
I don't see kids doing that, or even kids in carts anymore.
Uh-uh. No, I think I'm the only one I've ever seen putting my kid in like the big part of the cart if I don't have to get very much.
Yeah. But
It's just
yeah.
easier to get them in and out.
Well,
from
the thing is, like, underneath there, that'd be fucking three of us all hunched.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Your back hurts 5 minutes in. Your fingers are going to get smushed if you make the slightly wrong move, and that hurts with that giant cart full of people and groceries. And why?
I don't know.
Why did we enjoy that?
I I couldn't tell you. And like, part of me is like, I want to try it now. You know, I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
be.
I mean, you could fit.
I might be able to. You know, I haven't tried, but I think now shopping carts are all fucking plastic. They used to be fucking metal.
Oh yeah, they did make them plastic now, but yeah, they're putting like cup holders and stuff in them now. Which
They
is
got
nice.
fucking cell phone holders in them now.
Yeah, I don't even know what kind of holders on the Walmart ones in town. It's like it's like slots. It's like you put pens or toothbrushes in there. So I don't know what it's for.
Well, it's super convenient. I mean, I like it, but you know, it's. I just want to go back. I want to go back to when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on fucking TV. Batman the animated series. I used to, when I was a
That was
baby,
good.
baby little boy, I'd go like in the morning before school, or I think it was probably Head Start. Oh, it was Head Start. X-Men, the animated series was on.
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of X-Men.
Dude, that shit was awesome. I got into trouble
good.
in Head Start. I don't really remember this, but we were playing with blocks, and I made. They called my parents because I made a gun.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Yeah.
This was in West Virginia, by the way. So this
Yeah, I don't even.
dude, this
Yeah.
idea that like, oh, things are so much progressive, out of control. They've just gotten worse, but they've always
They're
been
just
like that.
paranoid, I think, because I remember it, and I felt so bad about it at the time, and it got me bullied afterward by other kids. That in first grade there was this little boy that was just chasing me around the playground. He was, I say little boy, he's my age. We're in first
Right.
grade. And to kiss me on the cheek. He was trying to kiss me on the cheek because and it was like, look at you, cooties. Boy can't kiss me on the cheek, whatever. And it's like, okay, he catches me, he gives me a quick peck on the cheek and runs away laughing. Everyone laughs, and I'm like mildly annoyed. The teachers and the principal and the counselor all got involved, and they
Oh
were
yeah.
treating him like he raped me or something.
Oh
I
yeah.
was so appalled and just shocked. I did not understand why that was happening. Like I felt so bad, and all the kids just thought that I was evil and I must have complained, and so I got bullied for it. It was a mess,
Do you,
dude. I don't know. Anyway, schools are very paranoid
I
about
think that
everything. And I
I
get it, but like it was not a big deal, dude. It was annoying.
you hear that, ladies? Rape is not a big deal.
That is not what I said. That's not what happened.
Sexual assault, okay, sexual assault is not unwanted
How can
advances. Is not
he's like
that
a
a big.
7-year-old? Okay,
Uh,
no, I want to know how a 7-year-old is capable of. Okay, whatever.
I,
He
I,
didn't
I,
know. He didn't know. It was a little extreme for the circumstances. You could have just explained to him the concept of sexual assault.
why
Maybe.
would
I
you
don't
explain to
know.
a 7-year-old the concept of sexual
Well, okay, so
assault?
then he doesn't know why he's in so much trouble and getting suspended from school.
No,
That's
you
the
know,
solution.
you know. Okay, probably shouldn't have been suspended, but you know how you know how you explain that. You go, hey,
Don't kiss
you
girls.
can't just go around kissing girls on the cheek if they're running from you. They're
Yeah.
gonna want to kiss
mean,
you
I
or not.
yeah, I didn't want the kiss. Just
And
it
yet you
scared
still think
me
about
what
it to this
happened.
day.
I freaking Toby. Uh, no one
Uh,
attractive is named Toby.
Toby Maguire.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. But he's kind of like nerdy
Toby Keith
looking.
when he was
I
young.
don't I don't remember what he
Toby
looks
Keith
like.
when he
What's
was
the
young.
country
Toby
guy
Keith
name?
when he was young. He was a country
Okay, look
music
at
star.
we have to get back. There was a
No, no,
suspense
no,
of
that you're
story.
wrong. Toby is a hot guy's name, or was.
Toby sounds like a nerd.
Toby sounds like a dog, but whatever.
Toby Maguire is cute though. He was the perfect Spider-Man.
Yeah, he
Because he's
was.
supposed to be a little nerdy, but also like believable. To be also kind of tough with spider powers,
Yeah.
just like that middle ground. He was perfect.
Well, that's why everybody
He's a
makes
good
fun of
actor.
that fucking scene in Spider-Man 3, you know, when he's infected with the Venom
Oh
shit.
yeah,
And they're
they
like,
played that
oh,
off perfectly.
he looks stupid. It's like, yeah, because Peter
That's the
Parker's a
point.
fucking nerd, you know? He's like,
It's the whole
got a hat and all this.
character.
It's like, he thinks that's cool.
This is what he thinks is cool. That was the whole. I feel like that was very obvious,
Yeah.
even to me as a child.
Yep.
And so adults talking about it still is very silly to me.
Pisses
I don't
me
know.
off.
Those were good movies.
Great movies. Saw the first one in theaters. God, I'm fucking old. Y'all made 36 in September, bro. I'm gonna be 36.
You're an old man.
I know, I'm getting old.
I'm gonna be 29.
49?
29. I'm a spring
49.
chicken.
You're no spring
I'm
chicken.
not a spring chicken.
Several lineages of chicken has gone through in the time that you've been over there with your dying eggs, okay?
They're not. You know what? They should die. I don't need any more kids. I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I hope the eggs die.
Well, I'm telling you, I mean, the next one you have is gonna have the syndrome if you go that route. You're old. They are.
You just look so satisfied by the idea. Okay, I'm going to get back to this story, whether you like it or not.
Mom, I'm gonna interrupt the podcast. What is your friend Bryden on there? How are you doing today? That's gonna be your life. Can I have some more candy?
But we love Down syndrome people.
I do too, but I'm
They're
just
great.
I'm not gonna invite one into my fucking girlfriend's uterus.
Well, you won't have a choice if she. Okay, whatever.
Oh, there's a choice. This is Biden's America, baby. Although it is Florida. Florida, you can't abort past 6 weeks now, which I think is good. But, you know, that's not everybody doesn't think that. Murderers, I say. Murderers, I say, don't think that.
Murderers.
Don't
They
like
kill
that.
babies, and
They
they love it.
Do that. They love it.
gleefully do it. They're very bad people.
Killing
Demons.
babies is
Demons.
like one of those things that, like, on paper, you're like, that's hilarious. But then when somebody does it, you're like, what the fuck, Richard? That's not.
On paper, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
How? How? Okay.
I don't know. You tell me you haven't laughed at dead baby jokes? That shit is funny, right? But then if somebody does it, you're like, hey, knock that off. I don't like that.
It's not funny.
It's not funny to really do. That's why it's funny. You see, do I have to understand help you
no, I
understand
get it.
jokes?
It's funny because it's absurd.
Yeah.
Not because you're gonna go do it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Okay, whatever. I don't think I've ever heard a dead baby joke that was funny, personally.
I got one right now.
Okay.
Okay. So it kind of gives away the punchline, but this is fun. It's my favorite one. So there's this woman and her husband. They're in the hospital. And the doctor's like, push, push, push. She's like, oh. And he's like, honey, you got this. And then push, push, push. Okay, honey, you got this. And this goes on. And you're supposed to tell it for a long time. And then the doctor finally takes the baby out, throws it against the wall, runs over, starts stomping on it, going, Kobe! And he goes, the couple was just appalled. He goes, don't worry, he was already dead.
Oh my god. That's just horrifying.
Yeah, it's funny. Because it's not real.
It's not real.
I mean, probably in, some Middle Eastern countries it might be. I don't know what they do over there.
No, it's India and China, and they will literally do that with baby girls.
Oh, or it could be Virginia. What's up, Ralph Northam?
Are we doing politics?
Politics joke, baby.
Okay. We
Woo!
need a siren or something. You're going to jail for the politics joke. Okay. And I immediately hit the brakes. If anyone remembers what we're talking about here, anyway.
I don't.
After looking around for a bit, I then felt a feeling of immense dread. And like I was being watched. And I then started looking towards where I saw it, and I see something in the bushes around 50 yards out. I don't think anyone knows how far they're talking about when they say
That's
like 50
really,
yards or 100 yards.
really
no
far.
one, it's like, I don't think anyone, if you told me like what point is 50 yards, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know, man. Okay, anyway.
Well,
I think people
also,
just make up the numbers.
50 yards is half of a football field. That's an insane...
Yeah, that's a lot. They're probably thinking feet. But then that's like really close.
Right. 50 yards you're not seeing shit. Like you're seeing...
Not at night. He said it's night.
Yeah, yeah.
I think so. No, wait, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We are moving on. It started to move a bit. But I could sort of make out a humanoid form. It was on 4 legs at the time, so it's a humanoid form on 4 legs.
Out of 50 yards, you can't. That's the wind. Of course, I'm also the first guy that gets killed in a horror movie. I'm like, that's what you can't even. I'm gonna go check it out, guys.
Smart.
I would too.
Move.
I would go the fuck over there
I know.
instantly.
I don't no. I've always if I hear like a squirrel and I'm taking the trash out at night and I hear a squirrel, I just run inside. I don't look. I just run inside because what if it's not a squirrel? Today's not the day.
You just drop the bag on the...
No, I take the bag out. I just am quick and keep my head down.
This is why the squirrel... This is why the squirrel...
things in the night.
This is why the squirrels in your neighborhood bully you.
They do throw things at me frequently.
Wait, they throw things at you? What does that mean?
They're freaking just... There's no trees in my backyard, so the nuts not falling from the trees. Okay? They're being thrown from the neighbor's tree.
I don't think that squirrels are throwing things at you.
Okay, so where are they coming from? There's no trees over my head.
I don't know. Are there planes? Maybe
it's a freaking acorn.
Maybe it's little turds.
It's acorns. I can pick it up and look at it. It hits me in the head. It falls on the ground. I pick it up. It's an acorn.
How big are the neighbor's trees?
Tall enough that I think it's possible.
Yeah, I think
the squirrel had a really good arm.
No! I think it's falling from the tree. I don't know. Squirrels are not throwing acorns at you in your fucking backyard.
Like, I know they are. Okay, so that's even more reason. So that if I hear a sound, I just run. They're gonna throw shit at me.
That's insane.
No, I'm serious.
You're not being attacked by squirrels.
Prove it.
I'm not the one who made the insane claim.
I have evidence.
What is the evidence?
I'm standing not
That's
underneath
an
the
anecdote.
trees.
That's not evidence. That's an anecdote. Start recording until this
They
happens.
snicker at me.
They
They're
can't
laughing at
though.
me.
That's how they. That's the sound they make. They go ah ah.
No, they're mocking me.
That's just how they sound.
Okay,
They're
well,
warning for predators. Here's how you. I will believe you until it happens. Just go out, record yourself taking the trash out until it happens, and when it happens, I might believe you.
okay.
You're
Would
full
you
of
believe me if
shit.
I said one time I was taking the trash out and there was a peacock on my roof and it flew over and it sounded like 1,000 birds flew right over my freaking head. It flew right over my head and landed in the yard in front of me. And it was like a male peacock, so he had the really pretty feathers.
Yeah, I would believe that.
You believe
No,
that?
yeah, I would believe that a bird thought that you were a bird and tried to do a mating dance with you. Yeah, I would totally believe that because of your nose.
I do look a little bit bird-like.
Yeah,
Not really like a peacock. It's more like a toucan.
yeah, or like a really fat pigeon.
Pigeons are cool though. I like pigeons.
Pigeons are not cool.
They are cool.
They're the
They're like little
rats.
friends.
They're the
They're
rats
like
of the
your
city.
buddies.
Nope. How are they your buddies?
They just kind of hang around and they let you feed them and stuff.
They let you feed. Okay, just
Yeah.
do the
And they
fucking.
don't run away very quickly. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to read a story and you keep distracting me with
I
all
have
of
to
your
pee already.
squirrel nonsense. Okay? So so it's on four legs at the time, but it doesn't if it's humanoid, it's not four legs. These are not legs. This is an arm,
Well, it's
right?
on all fours, so
I then took a small glance towards the sky and it was started to get dark.
it
I
was
then looked
started to
down.
get dark. It was
I
started to
just
get. It was started to get dark. I'm talking like dark in a Wesley Snaps.
Yeah, I've been just reading it as they're written because I kind of like the character of the bad spelling and stuff. And I'll try to talk
So what
faster if
had
there's no
happened
punctuation.
was it had started to get dark.
It started. It was started
It
to get
was
dark.
it was started to get dark, dog.
I then looked down at it and it got closer. The feeling was much stronger. I started the ATV again, drive back off to my house. I came back later and looked at where it was and I could not find it, but I could hear some sounds from the distance. That's not the right here. I have since moved and carry a combat knife with me in the woods now. I was just curious on what this could be.
It's a
I think it was
skinwalker.
clearly a Wendigo or Skinwalker, whatever the one is that like steals your face and pretends to be you to your family and friends. What's that one?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. That sounds awful.
Yeah, so you know you'll encounter it in the woods and die a horrible death, and it just takes on your face, but it's kind of like vacant and it's not quite the same person anymore. Like people come back from camping, and they're just a different person now. They're just kind of like zombified because it's
Huh.
not them.
Okay. I like that. I haven't heard of
You
that
like
one.
that? Is
Yeah.
that what you like? Anyway, I think it's probably one of those. He wanted to start the ATV too. He wanted to go back on the ATV.
I don't like ATVs. I'm more scared of ATVs than I am of whatever the hell that guy is.
Uh, I don't know. It's probably like a coyote or something. Honestly,
More than
coyotes can be
likely.
kind of scary.
More than
Big
likely.
old scary dogs.
Yeah, and they're not cool. I don't like them.
No,
But like I mean like oh yeah, I saw something in the dark at 50 yards. No you fucking didn't.
no way.
It's
People are real dumb.
that's too long. That's too big. That's half a
It's
football
just
field.
funny because I like to assume that there's something out there when I get that feeling, but I wouldn't like accept as a joke or a bit or something. Just like go online and be like, "Oh, I got this weird feeling when I was taking my trash out. I think it was a Wendigo."
No, apparently you've decided that it's
It's the squirrels.
squirrels.
That is a much like more mundane and likely cause.
It's not at all likely that
It is
squirrels
extremely. I know it's happening. I
that
know it in my bones.
are they dropping stuff? like once they're done eating, that they drop things on you, maybe, or they're just like, hey, we're squirrels that have now decided that we're going to use
No, they
weapons.
hate me. They just throw it at me.
Squirrels do not use weapons.
They do now. These ones do.
I hope to God they start using sharp pebbles.
I really hope not.
That would be hilarious. Or if they could all
My,
tag team together to lift a real big rock and throw it at you.
I don't think they're not ants, Bryden. They can't pick up big things.
I'll bet with their little hands, if 4 squirrels could lift probably a pound rock.
No.
I bet
I
they
mean,
could.
they could. I. How much can squirrels lift? Let me look it up.
How much? No, search how much can squirrels bench.
Can squirrels bench? How much can a squirrel? Oh, let me see. 10% of their body weight.
Okay,
It's
so
like nothing.
yeah, because squirrels are probably like a pound though.
Yeah, they're pretty light. So
So
no, they could pick up a pebble.
yeah, but 4 of them could throw a pound rock on your head.
No.
They could. That's what they said.
10 of them. It says 10 of them
All right.
because they
Well,
can only pick up 10% of their body weight. So they can look, they can't bench much is what I'm finding. But and the people also ask, the first question is how many squirrels are in a square kilometer? And I don't know why, but like I get what they're
I'm
asking,
super interested.
but I just pictured like just a plot of land. Just like how many can you fit?
Right?
What my mind thought. It's like probably a lot. I mean, it's like one of those like jelly bean jars where you have to guess how many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I hate to admit this, but when you first read it, I was like, yeah, it's probably they mean maps. But the first thing I visualized was a big ass square of squirrels.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, that's what they're asking right now. Apparently, there could be 25 or more squirrels per square kilometer in urban areas with mature trees. Squirrel fact. Squirrels are more adaptable than you might think. They can fit through a hole the size of a baseball or a golf ball.
They're about baseball or golf ball size. That's not surprising.
And smaller holes could be easily chewed upon.
Yeah, they got the big
They're
teeth. They're
innovative.
reds. That's
okay.
what?
And they would absolutely learn how to use weapons if
I
they
don't think
found
that they're
an
attacking
enemy
you.
worthy of their ire.
I just don't think that that's true. I don't think that you're being attacked by squirrels. I really don't. You're going to have to prove it. And I guarantee that this never manifests because it's bullshit. Because it's fucking bullshit. That, like, the squirrels are just like, do they do it to anybody else that you know of? Do they? Or are they just like a particular type of squirrels that are particularly aggressive?
They used to do it at my old house, too.
Okay.
Those ones hated me, too. Although I think they really were just dropping things from the tree, and I just happened to be standing there.
There's no way that there's a squirrel using his little squirrel hands to huck acorns at you.
I don't know why you are belittling them so much to think they're not capable of this.
Because they're squirrels. Because they're fucking squirrels.
Okay, well, maybe there's some crafty ones here.
It's not.
Maybe they got into some uranium.
Not a one.
Or toxic sludge.
Okay, if you have toxic sludge or uranium near your place, you got bigger fucking problems. You're probably hallucinating this.
That would explain a lot.
Yep.
There's been some weird things happening.
Okay, yeah. Now it's you've got ghosts in your house and shit. All right. You got a fucking gas leak, idiot.
Okay. Another story. Another question.
Well, hold on.
Is this what?
Because I desperately have to pee. So I'm going to do that.
And we are out of time for today, folks. Please don't do that. Please just shut your freaking pie hole and just quiet. I just have to do this one thing. You fucking asshole. Thank you everyone for listening. You can go and listen to the bonus episode on patreon.com/here to help podcast. Please go over there. We have done lots of great bonus episodes recently, and you'll get one almost every week, most weeks. Okay. Have a great week, secure the knowledge that we are with you. And he's still laughing over there. We are with you. And we're the only ones.
I did an episode recently.
You can just are here to help. Okay, this is
Still
bad.
recording though.
So turn it off.